Okay, let's see. What do you think the difference is fair and equal?
Fairness means treating people according to what they need. This does not always mean that it will be equal. Equal means treating exactly the same. Understanding fairness and equal goes in hand, with increasing students' tolerance and appreciation and drivers' lists.
What are unfair things in life that are in examples?
Any unfair lives could be anything that's named after ism. Anything like ism, like caste, discrimination, racism, and other things that might be unfair life.
What examples of things in life unequal?
Unequal is another word for something that did not go well. Something is not equal. So, something like that, there is something going on here that did not go well. Or something that wasn't kind of like whatever you feel like it was. Sometimes they don't expect things happening or something. It's also a social benefit that sometimes it's an unknown thing. Like it's an unequal access of benefits belonging to any society.
Some say that the government's job is to make people kind to each other. Let's see if that makes sense. Do you think the government's job is to make sure people are kind to others?
Well, in order for a safety society, it might be a possible thing that it will happen. But approximately, if they made that rule, like for a strict way, then it probably might be very odd, and it might be a little too weird, and it might not work. And yes, it would be just silly if they were not being kind, just because of something bad happened or something. Then that would be silly if they put them to prison for that. So I'm pretty sure it might not be a job for them to do, but it is recommended or something like that, that it must happen at least for some states to deal with.
If all governments had the same rule, should it happen that governments should treat everyone equally and fairly? Yes, I think that's a federal law that they cannot disobey. It has to happen no matter what, approximately, because one, it is a thing that it has to be, since Martin Luther King had to stop racism and such, then it should be fairly and equally that this should also happen too. This should be able to be enacted as federal law from a long time ago. What problems of the government is treating people not equally?
One, because there's some kind of federal law that might not be able to be changed because it's been already set for a very long time. Second, because when they have too much things to do, they might not be able to find rules easily finding. It might have to change the rearranging rules or federal rules for equaling treaties. So then that means that some things that they have to change because it's a serious condition may have to be unequally, and sometimes it's because they don't have a choice, and yes, it cannot be changed because it has been a very long time rule. So that's the second reason. Third reason, maybe it's because they might have some kind of personality problem, but that doesn't explain why this is the problem. It's sometimes because the teacher or the super person that's in charge of the whole government might have some kind of issues founded and might have to be a little more strict.